Hello, coach, and welcome to Sting Titans Soccer Club. I wanted to give you a quick overview of the features available to you as a Sting Titans coach through our staff resources tab. Jason Henderson would have provided you with a staff login for the website. Here's where you would use it. So here you'll see the Sting Soccer Club website, stingsoccer.com. As you scroll down to the left side here, you'll see the login button. As you click on the login, it'll take you to this screen. And here's where you would enter your credentials for the Sting Titans login. So I'm going to use my predetermined ones here, my email and password, sign in. And once you've signed in, it'll kind of show your name down here in the bottom left-hand corner. That'll show that you successfully logged into the site. Under club info, as you scroll down, you'll see now that different resources appear in the white tabs. So when you're not logged in, these white tabs won't show. Upon login, you'll have permissions to view these tabs. So when you click on club curriculum, this will take you to a page where you can access your age group curriculum. So you'll see here we have each stage outlined from U6 all the way through to U18. And so, for example, when I click on the academy stage, it'll take me into the entire curriculum for the Academy 1 stage, which is U6 and U7. And in here, club guidelines, sponsorship, practice guidelines. We have games and local tournaments outlined as to how we sort of travel, what the expectations are, out-of-town tournaments. We have the developmental characteristics for this particular age group. So the priorities technically, tactically, physically, and psychologically. The tactical components that we want to emphasize at this stage of development. The session plan and how the session should flow in terms of timing and the sort of and the guidelines for each stage within the session. We have some additional coaching guidelines for this age group. And then we have sort of a sample calendar as to how you may structure your sessions from week to week in terms of topics to ensure that the players are being educated in each sort of technique and tactical aspect within the curriculum. There's some information related to session plans, which I'll get to here in a second. The technical testing, which again I'll get to. The ETA program is outlined where it's applicable. We have some technical expectations that are outlined here in the curriculum packet. And again, this sort of goes through each stage of development all the way through to U18. So you can sort of see where the player starts and where we look to get them to. We have a tactical expectations, so just a brief sort of outline in this particular packet for each tactical aspect within the game and philosophically how we approach it. We have a blank session plan, a player evaluation form for the outfield player, and we also have goalkeeper evaluation forms accessible to you as well. So that's sort of an example of a curriculum packet, and as you'll see there's 5 different packets available depending on the age group that you work with, and these are updated each season. So the fall 2019 curriculum will be updated here shortly, and then subsequently beyond that we'll go spring of so fall of 2018 will be updated here shortly, and then we'll go into spring of 19, fall of 19, and so on. Some other features, so if you go back to the club info tab and go down to resources, if you click on resources, it'll take you to a different sort of landing page. In here you'll see multiple tabs. So technique is currently open, and within the technique there's an article here related to technical corrections, which is just a resource to read and review. There's a passing and ball striking tab here, so upon clicking into that, it brings up multiple session plans, so you can click on these and it's sort of a little session plan library that you can access. We have a tactical tab, which you'll see in here. There's actually a video that you can click, and it's about a 40-minute video related to the club's playing philosophy. So it gets deeper into the expectations of each position in various phases of the game. And then we get into, so for example, finishing. If you click that, there's some session plans that are accessible there too. So again, lots of resources technically and tactically in terms of session plans that are available to you. If you click onto fitness testing, we have 4 fitness tests that are available to you. 3 fitness tests with a fitness testing results tab. So that's kind of a spreadsheet that provides you with an outline to record the testing scores, and then each test is provided in terms of an outline. So I'll show you 5, 10, 5 as an example. On clicking into that, it just gives you the overview of how to set it up, how to execute the test, and so on and so forth, and then some benchmarks for that particular age group. Going back to the resources, you'll see technical testing is the next tab. Same type of approach as the fitness. We have 4 different tests that are outlined as our core test, with a recording sheet there for you to access and use to turn in your scores. Sideline warm-up. This is just a brief video that gives you and the players sort of options on how to warm up on the sideline when waiting to go into the game. College planning. So this is a college presentation that we've provided you as a club that just gives you the key components of how to plan and prepare for the transition to college as a player, and for you as a coach to educate your player group should you be working with college age players. And then the nutrition guidelines for soccer players as well as an additional tab. So various different resources that are available to you as a coach to utilize, and to ensure that we're all on the same page as a staff. The last tab that's available is coaching enhancements. When you click into there, it just gives you a brief overview of the club's structure in terms of assisting with college education. So there is a budget yearly that's dedicated to helping coaches gain further knowledge and improve their coaching qualification. And the guidelines are provided here along with the form that you would submit in order to apply for that help. So that kind of gives you a brief overview of all the resources there within the login. I would encourage you to go ahead and log in, have a look over it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Stuart Hilton at stingsoccer.com. I'd be happy to help in any way, shape, or form. Additionally, I also have several resources that are not currently accessible in the login. I'd be happy to help and share if there's specific things that come up, so please let me know. Other than that, just check back here periodically because it's updated pretty frequently with different material, different resources. So it's important that you are up to date with where we are as a club and the direction that we're heading. So thank you for your time, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.